What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is AkeemHaynes. I'm a two-time Olympic bronze medalist, author, motivational speaker, and sports commentator. On my channel, we talk boxing, MMA, track and field, and of course, motivation and encouraging content. If this is something that you enjoy, then I hope that you subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into the video. Xander Zayas versus Elias Espadas. This is another good fight on that Teofimo Lopez and Pedro Campa card. This is shaping up to be a good fight weekend. But let's talk about Espadas. He's a come forward style of fighter. He's not going to wow you with the hand speed or the footwork or any of that stuff, but he's a guy who's going to be there. He's a guy who is going to come forward, and when it is time to let his hands go, when he's in range, best believe that he is going to do so. He's a big fighter. He's got good size, so he is going to try and make this an ugly fight. He's going to try and take away some of Xander Zayas' strong suits, right? If he can get on the inside and close the gap early and just let his hands go, whether it's a body shot or a headshot, whatever he can hit, this is a guy who is going to do just that. I remember his fight against Demetrius Ballard, right? And people were saying, oh, it's going to be a one-sided fight. They were saying, man, Ballards are going to end this guy's night bright and early. That fight ended shortly because of a head clash and that cut on his eye, right? But I had that one 1-1 going into that third round because Espadas, man, he is strong. He's got heart. He's got will. And sometimes heart and will can carry you in a fight where you may not have the necessary skills or talents to keep up with that fighter. So I like this fight for Xander Zayas because it's not going to be an easy fight. This is a guy where you're going to have to knock him out to put him away because he's going to continue coming forward. And he's dangerous. He does have power. If I remember correctly, I think he has a 55% knockout percentage on his resume. You cannot take that lightly. You cannot overlook this guy. He may not have those skills or the talents that a Xander Zayas has, but that does not mean that he can't make this a long night for him. Now, let's talk about Xander Zayas, right? This young man was signed the Top Rank at 16. Top Rank knows young talent when they see young talent, and this was a good investment because this young man has got it all. He's fast. He's quick. He's got great angles. He's got hand speed. He's got a maturity inside the ring that not a lot of young fighters have as well. He's got a lot of great tools inside of that toolbox. He doesn't rush anything. And this is a guy who knows that his time will come one day. It may not be right now, but he knows that he has to work on his skills. He has to perfect his craft. He has to go in and make sure he's doing the things that he's been working on in the gym and apply it in the ring. Every time I see Xander Zayas fight, he comes in and you can see the improvements that he's made. Right? Some fights you may say, man, I wish he would use the jab more. And the next fight, he uses the jab more. The next fight, you would say, man, I wish he would take better angles and better slips. And the next fight, he does just that. This is a man who really works on his craft. And inside of the ring, you can see that he does not take it lightly, right? And so in this fight, I think this is going to be a very good performance from him. I just think in this fight, Xander Zayas is going to be too fast for him. I think the hand speed is going to be too much. And I think the angles that he takes to land his shots and to get inside and to slip out, I think it's really going to frustrate Espadas. And I think Xander Zayas is going to win this one by unanimous decision. It's going to be a good performance for him. Right. Remember, he was supposed to fight on that George Kambosos card, but I think there was a health complication that came and he had to step out. So I know he's anxious and ready to get inside the ring. It's still not going to be an easy fight, but I think once he finds his groove, once he figures out how Espadas is moving in the ring, how he is taking his angles, the type of punching power that he has, how he's setting things up, he'll get comfortable. And I think the speed will just be a little bit too much for Espadas, in my opinion. So I have Xander Zayas winning this one by unanimous decision. What are your thoughts on this fight? Who do you have winning? Let me know in the comment section below. If you would like to support the channel, there's a couple ways that you can do so. You can like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel by way of donation, you can find options in the description below. Also, my Cash App handle will be on screen as well. Any amount goes towards the growth of this channel and will be greatly appreciated. So if you've been watching the video this long, then do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, and we'll definitely see you next time.